Hall of Fame Award is our most prestigious honor in addition to Lifetime Achievement Perfumer, as it recognizes an extraordinary leader in the fragrance industry for their achievements and impact on the world. So now is the time, it has come, Gilles, that we celebrate and honor our 2024 Hall of Fame recipient, Gilles Andrier, CEO of Givaudan.
The first time I met Gilles, I felt I was meeting the French Sean Connery. You know, he had the intensity, the sense of humor, the looks. That's a great man to represent one of the great fragrance houses. And I could see that he was a very hardworking man too.
And what struck me the most was his height. But I don't just mean in meters. I could immediately feel here is a born leader.
Entrepreneurial, bold, and decisive.
Human, solid, and sharp.
Gilles has transformed Givaudan into an international fragrance company at the forefront of all beauty segments across all continents.
He's a good human being and understands deeply the role that business can and has to play in society.
He started in finance, then he moved to operations, then he went into sales, Paris, New York, Geneva. I think he had the courage to evolve by having very different experiences.
I've seen how he stays attuned to the dynamics and trends of younger generations, and he translates this insight into impactful action.
Givaudan became a so modern company and so old at the same time.
And I think that what Gilles has been able to do is keep the legacy.
He cares deeply about his teams, and he builds very strong relationship with his partners like ourselves.
He has great affinity for creativity and admiration of the perfumer's craft.
Under Gilles' guidance, Givaudan has become the go-to house when it comes to creation in perfumery.
And I can't think of another leader who focuses on such genuine care to not only do the right thing, but considers how our actions impact the future for the better.
Inside the company, everybody's happy, which is the responsibility of Gilles Andrier for sure. Happy people make the success of great companies.
Since Gilles became the company CEO, the stock has gone way up. We've made 75% on our money, which is huge.
Working with Givaudan is working together as one, and together we are stronger.
The way that Gilles has transformed this company is frankly the reason he's up here tonight.
He recognizes the power of the relationship between perfumers and brands to unleash imagination.
What makes Gilles a strong leader is that he inspires trust. He's very thorough and the most loyal person I know.
This is such a special night, and I am so thrilled to be part of this well-deserved tribute to my good friend, Gilles Andrier. Gilles embraces all aspects of his life with the passion of an adventurous soul. It is this quality and more, as well as our admiration for a man whose contributions to the world of fragrance have transformed our industry, which make it such an honor and a joy for me to present the Fragrance Foundation Hall of Fame to You award tonight.
Yes, I'm an audiophile, but I'm also a very emotional guy. I'm obviously very touched by this recognition and by all of you. Actually, it's not very easy to be the center of attention, but it's actually very enjoyable, if not quite overwhelming. So I'll try not to take too long, but maybe to be an inspiration for future Hall of Fames to be. As everyone in this room knows, fragrance may be a formula, but it's all about a feeling. And I feel so lucky and grateful to be in such an emotional business. And now may finally be the time to admit that once upon a time, when I was taking my first steps into fragrance, I was actually very intimidated by perfumers. What they do is no less than magic, this aura around them. And maybe I'm slightly less intimidated by them now, took me a while. I actually even married one. But my fascination for their craft has only grown, and so have I. Before entering this industry, I always thought of myself as a very and only rational person, a facts and figures guy, an engineering guy, if you will. But working in fragrances encouraged me to rely more on my intuition. It allowed me to cultivate my own humanity. It has been an invaluable lesson, and one that I have used to guide me in my role as CEO at Givaudan for the last 20 years, where we celebrate humanity, not just in what we make, but in how we operate as a company. Even though I'm the one on stage today, I hope we can all make the most of this moment and feel together as lucky and grateful as I do now. All this to simply say thank you. Thank you, Linda. Thank you to the board of the Fragrance Foundation. This is actually the first time a fragrance house has received this prestigious award, which makes it even more special and meaningful for me, but also for Givaudan and the wider community of perfumers at large. Thank you all for making my career such a thrilling adventure. Because of you, I love what I do.